up, guys? It's your girl Deja D, and today by the title of this video already know that I'm going to be telling you all some things that you need to know before you get to Hampton University. This is some good things that I kind of didn't know. Like, I would rewatch a lot of my videos that I would post for you all as far as vlogs and things, and we would say some of these terms, and I know you all probably don't know what they mean. Some other schools have this, but I know a lot of this stuff is just specifically for Hampton students. So let's just hop right into it. Before we do, be sure to subscribe if you are Hampton 24 or this is for years to come. If you have any other questions, just feel free to leave them in the description box. Any video ideas, any content you want to see as far as Hampton, just let me know and give this video a big thumbs up. So let's just head right into it. So the first thing is going to be bigs and littles. So basically what a big is an upperclassman who is like your mentor, your friend, or whoever it is. Sometimes they could be in your major, sometimes they could just be somebody you want to be cool with, or they could be assigned to you through SLP. SLP is a club at the school. I have a big through SLP. So in SL week, we got bigs assigned to us. Sometimes you can like find people in your major who is an upperclassman that you might make your big, or you know, you might be in a club with somebody and they might be your big, or y'all might have similar interests and they might become your big. So it's really just the upperclassman. It could be a sophomore, a senior, or a junior, anyone. And you could pick your own, or SLP, they assign you one during NSO week. You got multiple bigs, so it's up to you. It's just really an upperclassman that you talk to. Next up is 12 to 2. So 12 to 2 is every single Friday. Basically exactly what it is, from the times of 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. It's an activity hour in the student center. So every week we have a certain week at the school. Every week is always something going on at the school. So some weeks it'll be like the science club week, and they'll have the student center to decorate. Some weeks it'll be a Greek organizations week, and they'll have the student center to decorate, and they'll either throw a certain party going on in the stew. Every single 12 to 2 is not necessarily a party. Sometimes it'll be like a club fair, a carnival theme. It depends honestly on what whoever's week it is wants to do. So yeah, and every 12 to 2 is not popping, so don't expect to go to parties every single Friday during 12 to 2. Also, a lot of people, depending on what 12 to 2 it is, like some people have classes during that time, so you won't be able to make it to every single one anyways. I never had classes during the time of 12 to 2. On Friday last semester, I only had one class, and it was an 11 to an 11:50, so I was done by 12. And then this semester, I have a 10 o'clock to 10:50 and an 11 to 11:50, so I'm still done by 12. I say aim to get your schedule to where you don't have no classes during 12 to 2, or even right after it, because you know, big events like 100 Days was on 12 to 2 during 12 or Friday 12 to 2, and you know, homecoming. You just don't want to have to skip classes, and sometimes the teachers are petty and they make tests that day, or anything could go on. Sometimes it'd be a pop in 12 to 2 that you don't want to miss. And yeah, I just say try not to get it. If you do, you gotta really be smart. Pick your battles with your teachers. Do what you gotta do. Next up is the 3 classes. We have Onyx, we have Quintessence, and we have Ogres. So basically, whatever the seniors are, that's what the freshmen are. It's kind of the way I'm gonna just explain it how it is now. So seniors are Onyx 11, juniors are Ogres, I don't know their number, sophomores are Quintessence, and we're Onyx as well. But the seniors are Onyx 11, we're Onyx 12. So the next year the next seniors will be Ogres, and whoever's coming up next will be Ogre, the lower greater number. So if they're Ogre 11, y'all will be Ogre 12. Get it? So basically, by the time I'm a senior, it'll be Onyx 12, and the freshman will be Onyx 13. So it basically recycles. It's 3. And yeah, it's right now, it's the year of the diamond. Whatever is the biggest class, it's their year. So right now it's the year of the diamond, it's the year of the Onyx. Onyx 12, baby. The O, the N. So like whenever you all see us, we have the swag surf where we call out our class names, and we have a lot of different chants, but swag surf is the big one, and then we have a class like chants to be like the O, the N, the Y, the X, the O, the N, the Y, the X. It's the Onyx. It's the Onyx. The O, the N, the Y, the N, the Y, the X. It's the Onyx. It's the Onyx. If y'all ever watching any of my vlogs or anything like that and you hear us say that, it's because it's like the seniors and the freshmen. Well, the freshmen join in because we're Onyx, but the seniors is really for them because it's like the year of the Onyx, because celebrate the seniors. It's Onyx! The O, the N, the Y, the X, the O, the N, the Y, the X. It's Onyx! It's Onyx! The O, the N, the Y, the X, the O, the N, the Y, the X. It's Onyx! It's Onyx! Seniors is the hot stuff, and right now we're like added on to their numbers of Onyx, so we hyped them up too. Oh, when we do swag surf, I don't know what the other classes is because they don't teach us theirs, but when we do swag surf, instead of doing the body, those the real lyrics or whatever, we say don't need no ogres, no cuties, those other classes groupies. It's the year of the diamond, and we about to make a movie, and it's Onyx 12, Onyx 12. If I can find a clip from homecoming, I'll put it. But basically when that part comes on, everybody goes crazy because like seniors will say Onyx 11 or Onyx 11, and the ogres will be like, oh, whatever they do, and the quintessens they do whatever they do. So it's like you hear everybody, but everybody's just so hyped because you want to rep your class. So here we go, here we go, here we go. I mean, like, rep your class like what? Now the ogres in the building, man. What up, let's go. Next is the grass in front of Ogden. In front of Ogden is a building, and it's a circle of grass and flags around it. It's a legend that says if you step on the grass, you will graduate late. You won't graduate on time. No, I'm not going to be the one to test it out. You know, sometimes people might want to step on it and just say this is the joke. Like, you know, sometimes people might be like, this is crazy. Y'all so superstitious or whatever, and they step on it and try to beat the odds. But I'm fine. I'm cool with living with the superstition. I'm going to be the one to test it out. So basically, nobody steps on that grass. The seniors do a really big event before they graduate where they have like a walk the grass ceremony. So like they get really high, really turned. They go and party on the grass because they're going to graduate. So yeah, that's a really big tradition that they have here in Hampton. So your time to walk the grass will come when it's time for you to graduate. So yeah, they have a big celebration and they have a walk the grass ceremony. They go out there, they party. So yeah. Another thing is that is a Hampton tradition is 100 days. I know you all see my vlog. If you haven't, I'll leave it right here. But a lot of people from other schools is like, what is 100 days? What is 100 days? What is 100 days? 100 days is basically exactly what it is, what it sounds like. It's 100 days until the senior graduates. So they get turned, they throw a really big party. Everybody go crazy, block party at the Harps and everything. So yeah, it's just 100 days until the senior graduate, and we have a really big 12 to 2. Next up is curfew. This isn't really like, this is just something like you should know before you get to Hampton, and they don't really talk about that much. But freshmen, we do have curfew. Honestly, freshmen, we still don't have visitation. So, and y'all know it's like February, we still don't have visitation. I think we're getting visitation in like a week or so. I don't care. But anyways, curfew, we got off of curfew homecoming week. So basically Friday and Saturday our curfew was at 1 a.m. we had to be in here. They do room checks, and then Sunday through Thursday our curfew was 11 p.m. Yeah, it wasn't really that, curfew wasn't really that bad. It would just be in the way of so much. Like if you were at a party, you would leave early because you got curfew. Or what else? if you was at the library, like you'll be out at the calf and you'd be like, all right, I gotta get back to the dorm, or you'd be at the library and you gotta come back because, oh, I can't stay here till 1 a.m. I got curfew at 11. It just was in the way. And then sometimes, like, you could be in the building, but you have to be in your room at that time. So let's say I was hanging out in my friend's room, we was all in there watching TV or something. You gotta leave because you gotta go to your room, get your room checked. Then you could go back. You can't leave the building, but you could, like, go back to your friend's room. Some people would miss curfew and they'll get in trouble, and you have early curfew the next day, like 6 p.m. and check-in every hour. It was too much. Curfew isn't really that bad. It goes by really quick. It's honestly building memories with your friends, something for you to talk about. Like, once you're off of it, it's just like, oh, so much freedom. Like, we was out the other night to, like, just doing dumb stuff. Like, we just would go to the grocery store super late and just do dumb stuff. It's just memories, honestly. You be at a party and you're running back. I remember one time we missed curfew and, like, we were leaving a party. We was like rushing. We was like so scared. We was like, oh my God, we're gonna miss curfew. But once like a certain time hit, we didn't see the school signs. We was like, forget it. We're just gonna miss it. Whatever. We gonna have early curfew tomorrow. Forget it. So yeah. Next thing is a term we like to call the Hampton Runaround. This typically happens move-in day. Because as you know, I don't want to like bash the school or whatever, but things can get a little unorganized. And basically the Hampton Runaround is like when you go to the financial aid office and they say, oh no, you got to go to registrar, and then you go to registrar and they be like, oh no, you got to go to convo, and then you got to go to the convocation center, and it's like, no, you got to go to the student center, the 3rd floor, the student center, and you got to go to the student center, and they be like, no, you got to go to the warehouse. And it's just the Hampton Runaround. They just have you running around to all these different places, and then they be like, oh no, you got to go to financial aid, and then you go to financial aid, and they be like, oh yeah, you came for that? Yeah, come on in, we have that. It's like, I didn't went to 5 different places. And you mean to tell me I could have just went to my dorm director? But yeah, it was just, that's the Hampton Runaround. Just a whole bunch of unorganization. Next is the Harp. So the Harps are basically apartments across the street from the school. This is the campus. You leave the campus gates, the Harps. You could walk there. It's not that far at all. And that's where a lot of parties are thrown, but they get shut down so quick. So honestly, I'm at the point to where if somebody says they're having a party at the Harps, I'm not even gonna go. I barely go. Only time I go is if it's like right now we're about to go to Holland. If somebody's like at the party at the Harps, then it's like, all right, I'm already out, I'm already up here. But if it's like that's the only move of the night, no. You know, they always be like, oh, she belongs to the Harps. It's like she belongs to the streets. Because some people, they like go over there every single night, like with their booze or whoever the upperclassman is. Like, and then some people, they be like, meet me at the back gate. So you don't gotta walk through the front gate of the Harps. You can meet at the back gate and somebody buzz you in. I don't know, it's just so funny. And also they be like the back of the Harps. She belongs to the back of the Harps, because the back of the Harps is like where all of the parties are, trap houses, whatever you want to, I don't know. I think all of the Harps is the same. They throw parties in the front, but it's like because the parties get shut down so quick because of security, like security sees everybody going in there, so they know it's a party going on because everybody's at the gate, and then you need to get buzzed into the gate, so it'd be like groups of people getting buzzed in at a time. It's just a lot, so they shut the parties down real quick. It's just a waste of an outfit, waste of a makeup. So yeah, that's the Harps. Next is the stew. It's really simple. It's just our student center. We just call it the stew. So that was pretty self-explanatory. Just felt like if you hear us be like, oh, we're going to the stew. That's the student center. It's a lot of stuff in there. It's bowling, TV rooms upstairs. It's different lounge area. It's a gaming, like a little ice hockey and some gaming stuff up there. Ooh, that's where our 12 to 2 is held, in that like atrium. A lot of different events are held in the atrium. Like they'll have like wilding out in there. They'll have a whole bunch of different things. They have a ballroom. That's where the fashion show was. So yeah, our student center is just our activity center. Next up we have Holland. Holland is actually what I'm about to go to in a little bit. Holland is our gymnasium, so it's not our big gym where the games and stuff are held for basketball season, but it's the gym where like your gym class will be in. Health classes are held in that building. It's a pool, but that's our gymnasium building, and they have parties in there. Not every Friday or weekend, but like they have pretty nice parties in there. When Cutiful came to our school, he performed in there. and we had our train like an alpha in there. We have different events in there, and there's a lot of parties that go in there. Like tonight they have a party for the junior class is throwing a party tonight, so the ogres are throwing a party. It's gonna be really fun, supposedly. So yeah, and that's Holland. So people be like, we're having Holland parties. They say like the first Holland is the really big one. First Holland was really big, but no, the biggest Holland this year was when Cutiful was there, because everybody wanted to come. Like a concert for $5. Are you crazy? Be there or be square. So next up I have Waterfront Walk. So basically it's another legend that says if you walk the waterfront from like, the waterfront is like the whole school. I know if you've seen Hampton, if you want to go here, you've probably seen a little bit of it. If not, let me know in the comment section and I'll show you. But the waterfront is basically like, Hampton is literally behind the water, so it's a whole thing of water surrounding the school. That's the waterfront. It's like benches out there. It's really pretty when it's nice outside, and when it's raining outside it's really crazy and windy and wet. So yeah, the waterfront, it says that if you walk the waterfront with someone, you're guaranteed to get married. So you know, anybody out there wanna walk the waterfront with me, just let me know. So you know. But you see couples out there sometimes, they be sitting on a bench having little dates. You go out there with your friends, you go out there, take some pictures like this. And yeah, the waterfront's really nice. Next up we have Business Pro and Business Casual. If you're coming to Hampton, just come with your white button down and your Business Pro outfit. I could do a Business Pro get ready with me type video, and Business Casual get ready with me. Business Pro is like with the black blazer and the black bottoms, the black heels, or you can wear black flats and a white button down. Do not let them tell you you have to wear heels. Certain people, certain clubs you have to wear heels in. But when people say business, you know, unless they say you have to wear heels. Like I know when I was in my oral communications class, our teacher made it to where girls had to wear skirts, because Hampton sometimes is very old school. Our teacher made it to where sometimes we had to wear skirts. You could not do your speech if you did not have a skirt on. So if y'all want to come here and protest that, you can, but I'm already done the class. It wasn't too bad for me. And then Business Casual is more like any color slacks and a regular little shirt, blouse. You can wear a blouse or whatever. This Business Casual is more like slacks and a shirt, some heels, or some flats. Don't have to be the black and white. So the black and white is specifically Business Pro. Next up we have Out by 5, which some people do when they want to do too much at the school. So basically Out by 5 is when you have to be out of the school by 5 o'clock. So if you're wilding out at nighttime, you're out of the school by 5 a.m. Or if you're wilding out in the daytime, you're out of the school by 5 p.m. People do get out by 5. If you get caught smoking weed, if you get caught drinking, if you get in a fight, if you curse your teacher out, if you keep missing curfew, if you sneak a boy in your room, it's so much stuff you could get out by 5 for. Stealing out the bookstore, if you I don't know. It's just so much stuff. I just don't know. You could do so much stuff and get kicked out by 5. So basically that's exactly out by 5. People get out by 5 all the time for drugs and liquor. So just be smart. They also do dorm raids sometime. So if you got that thing, or you need to get rid of that thing or hide that thing, yeah, just don't get out by 5, y'all, please. It's not worth it. No marijuana is worth your college degree. It's different getting kicked out of high school versus getting kicked out of Hampton University. That's going to be your resume or your transcripts or whatever. Just, you know, be smart. Just be smart. I'm not going to sit here and like lie to y'all and say Hampton is not super strict, but it's honestly not that bad. Like, y'all might be like, curfew, it goes by so quick. Honestly, we come to school in September, you get off in October. It's not really that bad. Hampton is just very old school. I personally don't have no boo, no boyfriend, no bae, no nothing, so I don't care about this daggone visitation. I honestly don't really want these girls to get in because they be pressed. And I'm not trying to hear none of that. I ain't trying to see nothing, hear nothing, none of that. So yes sir, not me. Oh no sir, not me. Next up is PreCollege. If you all have not seen it, I have vlogs from PreCollege. I'll leave one of them up here, but you could check them out on my channel. PreCollege. So if you are deciding to go to Hampton University, even if you don't go to Hampton University, I know people that came to PreCollege. that didn't even go here. So if you're watching this and you're going to another school, you can still come to Hampton's pre-college. But basically, I went to pre-college. Pre-college is a 5 or 6 week program here where you live on campus. I didn't stay in this dorm. You don't stay in the dorm that you're going to move into. Sometimes people do, because the boys stay in Harkness and the girls stay in Moulton. So if you're living in Moulton or if you're living in Harkness, you probably will stay in your dorm. But you eventually got to take that stuff back. You can't leave it here out the pre-college. But pre-college was from June the 14th to July the 19th. And yeah, you take 3 classes. It's legit school, so you will be in classes. It's very beneficial. Like, honestly, like, for example, my oral comm class and my history, I took English, oral comm, and a math class during pre-college. And people taking those same classes now, like my English class, we did not have to read a book during pre-college. That same English class had to read like 3-4 books during the regular semester. They have to do way more essays than we did. They have way more tests than we did. It's just a lot more than what I did. And yeah, like the speeches, we only did 2 speeches in pre-college. Here they have to do 3 now. It's like a full semester. You got way more tests, way more things to do. It's way harder. Pre-college is fitting a whole semester in a whole semester long class in 5 weeks. So everything's shorter. They just get the most important things of the curriculum, and that's it. So I recommend going to pre-college if you can afford it. Your financial aid will not cover it. You have to pay for it out of pocket. It's like $3,000, I think. So it's beneficial because you get ahead of the game. So if you can, I do say you do. It's really fun. You can live on campus, live that college life, go to college parties. We are not the only people on campus. Oh, you meet friends. You get to know, you're way ahead of the game. You know, you can know where all the buildings are, all the classes are. Like, really, NSO week was so pointless for me because all those meetings and stuff that they had, we had it already in pre-college. So I didn't go. My friends that didn't go to pre-college, they went to the meetings and stuff, but I would stay in my dorm and not go to those meetings because I already knew all of that stuff. So yeah, I knew where my classes were. I knew what building was what. You know, I knew a little bit more insight on how to pick my classes, like what time of class I like. We were able to make our schedules and meet with our advisors during pre-college to help us make our schedules for the fall semester. So yeah, go to pre-college. If you're coming to Hampton, I recommend purchasing a pair of rain boots. A lot of people get hunter boots, or you know, you just get a pair of rain boots. I just got mine from Walmart because I don't be wanting to style and profile. When it's raining hard enough for me to put my rain boots on. Because if it's like a light rain, then it's like I can wear my Dr. Martens. I could wear my, you know, your Timbs. You could put on a fit still. You know, you ain't got to put on your rain boots. But when it's raining hard for me to put on rain boots, I'm coming with the sweats. I'm coming with the hoodie. I'm coming with the I don't care. It's raining too hard out here for me to put on the outfit type fit. So yeah, because if it's not raining that hard, then I'm going to just put on, if it's not raining to the point where it's flooding, then I'll put on my Dr. Martens or my Timbs, or you know, you can put on some tennis shoes, but not no cloth shoes. You know, you still got to be smart with shoes you put on. Or I'll put on my thigh-high boots or my Puma boots or whatever. But if it's like raining, like this ain't going to stop, like it's about to flood, make a puddle in front of my dorm type stuff, then that's when I put on the rain boots. And I just got mine from Walmart. You can get yours from wherever you please. You do not need to go get hunter boots. Nobody is paying attention that much. And the only reason I'm saying that, like, you could get what kind of boots you want, but the only reason I'm saying that is because before we got here, people were telling them go get hunter boots. Like, I know freshmen who only have hunter boots because people told them. So you could get them if you want to, but you don't have to go get them. I do recommend you get a big umbrella. I don't like the umbrellas that go like straight like that. I like the umbrellas that go like over. I have a clear one that I got from Amazon. I got it for prom, but I still use it. It's like clear, like the ones that kind of go like this. I'll insert a picture if I find it, or I'll insert a picture. But get one of those because the wind out here is really what is the weather. Like, it'd be so cool and chill outside, but the wind is like OCD. Like, the weather outside would be 60 something, you know, chill. But the wind will make it 34 degrees. It's just really hard. And when it's raining in that wind, your regular umbrella will flip, break, and yeah. I do say get a little pocket umbrella, you know, to keep in your bag just in case of emergencies, like that random rain. That's what I say. I do want to get one, but every time it rains here, it's like OC, so you need a big umbrella. So don't even try to get cute with the little cute umbrellas. Just go ahead and get the big mama jamma, the one that's going to handle all of the dudes. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about is Hampton Intros. So Hampton Intros is simple. It's your name, your major, and where you're from. So I'll say they make you know, like, you kind of know your Hampton Intro because it's like when you go to career fairs, when you introduce yourself to anyone, you're talking to a professor, you put in the emails, it's just who you are. So I'll say, hello, my name is Deja Dotson. I am a psychology major, journalism minor from Capitol Heights, Maryland. That's my Hampton Intro. It's easy. So if your name is Zach and last name Cody and you're from Boston and your major is biology, so you'll say, hi, my name is Zach Cody. I'm a biology major from Boston, Massachusetts. So yeah, I just got a notification. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative to all of my future Hamptonians or my Hamptonians that's watching this, or even if you just like watching my videos just to like it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. To my future Hamptonians, Hampton 24, if you're basically looking to hear me say, should you go to Hampton University, I say yes, go ahead, come join the family. A lot of people, when they hear that curfew and the no visitation, they go like, ew, no, I don't want to go here. To each his own. This school is not that bad. It's a lot of things about the school that's just like, oh, get on your nerves, but I feel like that's every single where. So if you're gonna let curfew and visitation determine if you go to a good school, your priorities might be still on that high school mentality, and maybe you're not ready to roll with the big dogs. So yeah, time moves really fast when you're doing your work, so you shouldn't even be worried about that stuff anyways. That's what they want you to think. But it's honestly not that bad. I think visitation isn't that, the visitation part isn't what really gets on people's nerves. It's the curfew part, but curfew is gone before you know it. Literally, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, you get here late August and curfew's gone late October, so it's not that long. Not that long. You build memories from it. So, you know, imagine like at a Harp's party and you're running back to your dorms with your friends. Memories. Somebody's gonna trip up. Y'all still gonna be missing curfew, and it's gonna be like, we did all that for nothing. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one.